We bought this to replace the £100 Lumie Bodyclock Advanced 200, which lasted for 6 years but didn't survive its first bulb failure. There were things we loved about the Lumie, the subtleness of the light, the sunset feature, but there were also things that were surprisingly awful. The clock gained about 30 seconds every day. Setting it up felt like using a digital watch from the 80s, and the whole thing felt flimsy and badly made, and worth nowhere near the asking price. The Philips has all the strengths of the Lumie and none of the weaknesses. It feels like a premium product, as it should for this money, with a reassuring weight and obvious build quality. The sunrise feature is if anything better graduated than the Lumie, and the change in color tone, although I thought it might be a gimmick, in fact adds to this and makes the sunrise feel more natural and less abrupt, although we never used to think the Lumie was poor in this regard. The LEDs that the Philips uses appear to be just as effective, if not more so, than the halogen lamp that the Lumie relied on, and we're hoping will also have a reasonably lengthy life, since I don't think they can be replaced. The user interface is much more fitting for a £100 clock. It boasts a dimmable display that appears to float on the surface of the clock, and 4 tiny LED marker lights for the principal controls, which increase in brightness as your finger approaches the clock. We've got more options in the way of sunrise, sunset times, and 2 independent alarms. There are apparently a host of bird noises it will emit as the light comes on, but you should be reassured that these can be silenced, and the wake-up effect of the sunrise is perfectly sufficient for getting us out of bed. The only feature which we miss from the Lumie, or at least haven't yet found on the Philips, is the automatic shut-off of the sunrise alarm, which happened approximately 10 minutes after reaching maximum illumination. This is particularly useful to prevent the bulb burning out if you forget to switch off the alarm whilst on holiday, and also if, like us, you have small children who occasionally wake you up and force you to begin your day before the sunrise alarm has come on. We've only had it a couple of weeks, and there are a few features we've not used, and probably never will, the built-in FM radio, aforesaid bird noises, but it feels like a luxury item and I sincerely hope that our very positive first impressions are borne out by long service. It's very expensive, but it's so good that you don't feel you've been fleeced. From our experience, definitely buy it over the equivalent Lumie.